Hi, how you guys doing? So this is an SEO audit of PearsonMoving.com, the moving company based in Phoenix, in Arizona. Um, so far so good, but there are definitely very many things we can improve. So when I'm auditing a website, I follow this spreadsheet, I follow this structure to try to find out, what needs to be improved, what needs to stay, what changes can we make. And then I use the first sheet for the website audit and the second one to implement, to optimize any areas of improvement that I've found. So we'll get to that a little bit later. So to begin with, I use this plugin called Detail. It points out, it helps summarize these websites because some of them can be very, very detailed. The title, description, the different headings, H1, H2, H3. So I gather, the links on the website, the pictures, everything like that. So I gather these and I've compiled them here on this sheet. And immediately I noticed what stands out to me is that this actually wasn't the title. Just a second here. If we come back here, PearsonMoving, Arizona Movers. Yes. Title tag is this. This one, I don't know the focus keyword. And these ones also do not belong here. Oh, okay. Sorry for that. I was just making a few changes here. Because I transferred some things from the optimization to this page. Anyway, when we come here, we first need to decide on what keyword exactly are we trying to rank for. And in terms of that, it's not advisable to try to rank for the entire state of Arizona because there are probably hundreds or even thousands of companies to compete with. So we'll get to what we are going to do. So the title tag is here, the H1s that are on the homepage, they're also here as well. And I think immediately this one even stands out because it's almost like a paragraph. It's a whole sentence, but it's also registered as an H2 tag, as a heading. There are some H3 tags as well. This is the word count of our homepage, this one. And the final thing I can think about is the page speed. It's excellent on mobile, rather on desktop, but it's not very good on mobile. So let's get into what else I'm going to do. So here I've picked out one service page because there are very many, and obviously I couldn't cover all of them. So I picked out one service page for residential moving, and I'm also going to get into how to optimize that. So in terms of what to do, the very first thing we have to decide on is, obviously the focus keyword. What keyword are we trying to rank for? We don't want to target the entire Arizona for obvious reasons. So I settled on movers in Phoenix. We could have gone for moving company in Phoenix as well, but the reason why I chose movers in Phoenix is that it kind of flows with our name, because the good thing here is, the name of the company, PearsonMoving, it works with the focus keyword. So this can also be written as Pearson Movers in Pearson Movers in Phoenix. So we have our focus keyword here. We would have to add it to our title tag. I rewrote the meta description as well. This is what shows up in Google, so it also has our keyword here, Pearson Moving. It has movers in Phoenix, Arizona as well. Our H1 tag, we have to do everything we can to make sure that the H1 tag and the focus keyword and the title tag, are essentially the same, because it shows that flow, and it shows that, this is what we are targeting. So the H1, the focus keyword and title tag are the same. And then here are some H2 tags that should be on the home page. Compared to these ones, that we started with of movers you can trust, what makes us different, blah blah blah. I've summarized them to these ones. Why choose Pearson movers? This one talks about our services. So this one's here. We can also have a mention of each and a short paragraph describing each one of them. This is just our USP, unique selling proposition, affordable movers in Phoenix, no hidden fees. We can add testimonials from our from Google. There's a plugin that I really like called Trust Index. It presents testimonials from Google very, very beautifully, and obviously you can sort out whether you only want 4 stars and above, 5 stars only. So you can add that, and then areas we serve, because I see at the very bottom here there's a whole list of areas we serve, and then these are HP tags. The general idea here is the H1 tag has to support the focus keyword. What are you trying to tag? What are you trying to rank for? The H2 tags have to support the H1 tag. The H3s have to support the H2. So in that order, like that. In terms of word count, the website has the homepage has 500 words, which is that's not bad. I've checked out who is ranking #1 for movers in Phoenix, and I think it's what are they called? The name escapes me, but it's a certain company, and their homepage is about 1,700 words. So it's ideal to aim for about 200-300 more words than them. Obviously, no keyword stuffing. They have to be relevant to what you're selling. So yeah, I think about 2,000 are okay, but this is also fine. In terms of the page speed, it's not very common that you find a big disparity between the desktop and mobile traffic, rather mobile speed. And here it's huge. It's twice as fast. As you can see here, this is for residential movers. This is our homepage, and you can see the performance here is a bit lacking where compared to desktop. It's blazing fast. What can we do to improve this, especially on mobile? Because as you may know, most of the traffic these days, like 60% of it, is purely mobile traffic. The good thing is this is a WordPress website. Is it? Just a second here. Yes, this is a WordPress website. So there are plugins we can use because the slowing down of the website may be caused by CSS and JavaScript. So we can you can use certain plugins to minify that code such that it loads faster. The other thing I can think about is, like, for example, when I come here, most of these pictures, if not all of them, for example, this one, this is a JPEG. When you inspect element and when you click right and look at the code, this is actually a JPEG, and it's better if you use WebP format instead of JPEG and PNG, and there are free tools online we can use to convert them while retaining their high quality. So minifying using JPEG, using WebP format. We can also use a CDN, like Cloudflare. That helps with page speed as well, because it stores a copy of the website on the user's device when they visit again. It's much faster that way. We can use caching plugins as well. Those help with speed. We can use lazy loading, and that basically means that the page loads as it appears. So if I refresh the page here, it will load this part, and not dedicate resources to the lower part of the website that hasn't loaded yet. So it loads as as the user scrolls. So yeah, a few things here and there that you can do to bring up this page speed, because this is quite slow, and this business, as you know, is very competitive. Then this is what I found very interesting on the website. and services here. I feel like we need to revise how the whole thing has been set up, because this says residential moving, but it's not specific to where, to what area we are targeting. It just says residential moving, and that's not good, because if someone comes and searches here, for example, movers in Scottsdale or something, you get that. That's kind of what we want to target. They're exactly what they're trying to target. Movers in Scottsdale. So, for example, here it should be residential moving in Scottsdale, residential moving in Mesa, residential moving in blah blah blah, like that. So you have to create individual pages for every single service we offer in every region. That's what I've seen all the top ranking websites are doing for for this industry. So a good way to set it up would be, as you see, this this URL. It's the domain, the service name, and we can either go residential movers slash the location you're trying to target, and then here we continue like that. As you can see here, residential movers in Mesa. The title tag, the meta description, it has the same keyword. The H1 tag, we continue to the H2 tags as well, which supports the H1 tag. But it's highly targeted towards residential moving in Mesa strictly. And then we can continue the same way. We go down, make sure we have at least 1,000 words that cover every single every single part of what's included here. Make sure the page is fast, both on mobile and desktop. And that should be about that. I've noticed certain things from a user experience perspective. This doesn't look like a button, because the first time I came here, I hadn't even noticed that it's there. It looks like a picture or something. So this is this definitely needs to be changed to look like a button. Way down here, some of these pages are, they're not really pointing to anything. This is completely blank. That's a lot of, we're probably missing out on a lot of traffic from here, because it just redirects to get a free estimate. Using this structure, if we went and then say the PearsonMoving.com/services. If it's residential movers, yes, we can have a quote-unquote template page that talks about residential moving. But then on this very page here, we are supposed to have for residential movers strictly, it redirecting to residential movers in Scottsdale, in Mesa, like that, such that there's a smooth flow of how the website works. And also on mobile, I noticed, if we switch this to mobile here, this is this icon here for calling. I'm not so sure how I feel about that. I would rather when someone visits the page on mobile, we lower this part, this section here down, and then have the phone number appear, a clickable phone number, like +1 blah 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 blah, just written here in plain text. Because if someone is not very tech savvy, again, they may not know what this means. Because I've seen one of the services we offer is senior moving, so they may come to this website and they don't know what this is, but if they see a phone number, they immediately know what that is. So instead of having just this icon here, we move this section down and just have the phone number there on mobile. Because it's mobile, most people are just going to call, they're not going to fill out the form. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about. What else? Reviews. I don't know, I'm not so sure about the contrast here. Like this text is white and the background is also white. That could be a plugin thing, but I've mentioned trust index is very, very good. Then we have yeah, the rest of the website is, it's very, very solid. It's just, a few changes we have to make there. These are just guidelines on, optimization going forward. So one H1 tag per page, as we've seen here, we should have one H1 tag rather. And as I spoke about the flow, H1 supports the main keyword, H2 supports H1, this supports H2. Yeah, I've already gone through these ones as well. And then other things I like to look at. These are strictly for Google My Business, the GMB page. Yeah, and most of these are already there, thankfully. The logo, but this I haven't seen this there. The categories. Let me see. If you come to PearsonMoving, yeah, like there's an opportunity here to include services as well. Yeah. Operating hours. The rest of this is there, and then maybe something we can capitalize on as well is down here. Yeah, here questions. We could ask do like a Q&A, maybe similar to the one we have on the website that covers a few basic things about what we do. Something quick the client may want to know. We can include keywords there as well that will help us rank. Yeah, this definitely would take time covering all this, but that's the basic idea of how we can further optimize this website. So thank you very much, and have a great rest of your day.